Hi there, my name's Anthony Gill. I'm CSN coordinator for Bradford. Here today for the conference raising the 1% agenda. Hopefully with the number of workshops we've got today, it's going to be really good to take the information back and deliver it and achieve the targets. If not blast it out the water really.
Good man, thank you very much. Cheers.
Okay.
First walk I ever took was in Paddock. I don't know whether any of you know Paddock, but we devised walks, one of which had 149 steps going down. And he said, I bet you can't get me to go up the steps again. So I said, no, probably not. So later on that day, we finished the walk, we went up the 149 steps, and he said, I didn't think I could do that. He thought he was going to be completely out of breath. He wasn't, because we went very slowly, we went at his pace. We stopped, kept talking, we gradually got to the top. So that's what walking, as far as I'm concerned, is all about, is getting people out, beginning to walk, who are less than healthy, who are confined to the four walls of their room or their home, where we get them out and we get them started. So hopefully, this is the start of getting the 17,000 people you need, or hope to achieve, or attract into sport during the next couple of years. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.
I'm James Williams, I'm a board member of the West Yorkshire Sports Partnership.
And I'm David Hedden. Amongst other things, I'm a member of the Kirklees Sport and Recreation Partnership and the chair of Sport Leagues.
How are we doing with the 1%? Are we going to smash it?
Well, it's a big challenge actually, but I think there's a real groundswell of commitment and enthusiasm to work towards it. So yes, I'm very optimistic.
I just think you just have to look at this environment. We're in a massive partnership event here today, and you know, the goodwill, the partnership ethos, everyone's working together to do it, so it's not going to be from lack of effort. And definitely, you know, us in Yorkshire, particularly West Yorkshire, we will have achieved that target.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
I would argue that the commitment shown from the West Yorkshire sports team and like 5 local authorities so far, supported strongly by Sports England, makes this partnership something of a model for others to follow.
Sarah Birkinshaw, Head of Sports Development at Leeds City Council. One of the things that we've started to do over the last sort of 12 months is readjust our focus in sports development from working with young people all the time to more working with the 16 plus. So a lot of our sports specific development officers now and our community sports officers are tasked with addressing physical activity and sport and increasing that in the 1%.
We're going to hit the 1%.
Well, in Leeds that equates to, I think it's something like 5,500, it's set somewhere on the cards, but last recollection I think it's 7,500. And to be honest, with the leisure centres that we've got and the infrastructure that we've got in Leeds, working with the voluntary sector, I really do think it's going to be quite easy to achieve the 7,500. So we're actually setting our targets above the 1% and going for more than that.
Well, Sport England's message is simple. It's getting more people to do sport. So in conclusion, I want you all to join me and Sport England in delivering a sporting legacy for 2012. When we drive up participation, we improve people's lives forever.
Sitting there over the last 3/4 of an hour, I feel particularly challenged. I feel challenged from Derek, throwing down his gauntlet, saying we need to get more people playing sport. And I especially feel challenged through Peter and Bronagh's presentation. People will say I'm always challenged anyway, but that's a word I'm permanently challenged.
It's very scary to see my name on a screen that says Community Sports Champion. I can hardly read it. So I was very good at netball. I was great at goal defence, loved netball, and unfortunately I wasn't chosen for the one team in the academy. I took it with a smile and thought, yeah, sport's not for me. I love to compete. I love being part of a team. And most importantly, I love that training weekly. And I also signed myself up for the most beautiful run in the Galpharm in the Highlands of Scotland. And I know you're probably looking at me thinking, well, she's a mad age, I've never run in her life. Very good goal defence. But I just thought if I'm going to do it, I need to set myself kind of stages and get through it. And with the support of people, just one word of support from Nigel, I'm working with Bruce as well, and the guy in the shop. And the more people that I start to talk to you about running, you get to talk about do you hold a handheld bottle, or I've started to feel part of a group. I started to belong. I started to run with friends who were a lot better than me, so I was always chasing them. I became part of a fraternity. I started to talk about times, I started to talk about perspiration and chafing, things like that. And I started to train weekly, and I started to become competitive. So the three things that I thought that only netball could give me, my only exposure to sport that I thought I was good at, I've ended up that I've got this to show you. And I don't know if you'll be impressed or not, but it's like an Olympic medal to me. I know you'll see the real thing later on, but this is the only piece of anything that I've ever had in my entire life that says you've done it, you've trained for it, and you've done it. The reason that I'm here speaking to you as people that meet people every day, just if somebody says, well, I never was involved, it just takes one word of I can hear what you're saying. And sometimes just being heard gives people, it doesn't need big fancy buildings, or sometimes it doesn't need a sports initiative. It just is nice to be listened to and a bit of advice. And I'd just really like to thank Nigel for inviting me to speak today, and thanks a million for listening to me. And I'm so chuffed to see those two captions together. Thank you very much.
Hi, this is Steve Parry, Olympic medalist from Mapp 2004. Just had the opportunity of closing the West Yorkshire Sports Conference for another year. They've had a fantastic day, lots of productivity, and they're well on the way to achieving 17,000 new participants by next year. Keep it up.
What do you say to young people?
So young people in West Yorkshire, get involved in a sport. Don't be sitting at home playing on your PlayStation. Sport's where it's at.